Welcome back, everybody. Once again, QuattroQuattroDos. Today, we are going to be doing something special. We're going to be watching. So, MLS it has a deal now with Apple. So they're going in for 10 years. Apple TV is going to have the full rights for everything MLS. And with that, before the season started, they dropped basically an episode for every club of the MLS, and it's called the Club Profiles. So what I'm gonna do is obviously it's gonna be me and my lovely wife here, Fernanda, that she could care less about soccer. Say hi.
Hola.
So yeah, she could care less about soccer, but she decided to sit here with me and watch the Club Profiles. We're gonna see how much she knows about each team, and we're gonna make fun of it, and then we're gonna give she's gonna give the video a rating between 1 and 10 after each video. So we're gonna do each club. So there's gonna be 29 of these. So hopefully you guys enjoy them. But without further ado, here we go. Atlanta United is first. All right, before we start, hold on. We're around 25 seconds in. What do you know about Atlanta United? Anything?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
No.
Well, I mean, you know the colors, right?
Black and red.
So, did you know that they play in Mercedes-Benz Stadium or whatever it's called?
Is that the football stadium?
Yes, that's where the Atlanta Falcons play.
No, I had no idea.
So, they play there, and then also, as far as I know, they usually sell it out like every game. So, and usually the Falcons don't. So, a lot of people make fun of them, not make fun of them, but make fun of the Falcons because a soccer team is selling their stadium more than they are. So, and then do you remember when Kanye West was living in there?
No.
No. Well, some people also make fun of. I wonder if he's actually going to the games or not. But yeah, Kanye West went through a stage where he was living in the stadium.
Oh, I thought you meant in Atlanta.
No, I'm sure he lived in Atlanta. But okay.
Inside the stadium?
Yeah.
Like it was his.
Yeah, he was living.
Home?
Yeah, for a little while.
At the Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah. Like, Kanye West is a strange
That's a
fellow.
lie.
No, it's not a lie. Well, I'll put a picture up.
100% he made that up. Is it an Olympic host site?
Yeah, the 90s, whatever Olympics.
Oh.
Remember Unabomber or whatever I think it was?
No.
So the big thing, I don't know if you hear in the background, is the Viking clap. So they do A, T, L, and then they start speeding it up. So that's called the Viking clap. So it got really popularized, I would say, more than.
Where's Atlanta?
Before.
I'm literally trying to go
Georgia.
through. Yeah.
Atlanta, Georgia, yeah.
I've been trying to go through all my states. I'm like, where is Atlanta at?
So Atlanta's in Georgia in the south, right above Florida.
It's above Florida?
Yes, dude.
I thought that was the Carolinas.
It was right above them. But yeah, the Viking clap comes from Iceland, who popularized it in the Euros of 2016 or 2018. I can't remember. But I think it was the Euros. And they won a championship their first year of existence, if I'm not mistaken. So yesterday we were watching the drone stuff, and Mr. Don Garber would come out, and we would the running joke is that we had to be quiet because he could probably hear us, But yeah,
he's got big ears.
Shout out to the Don.
Can I pause it real quick?
Yes.
Why do they have someone English?
He's not English.
No, he has an accent or something.
Yeah, but he's not.
Whatever.
He's probably like South African. He's a sports commentator, so he's probably like.
Why don't they just do someone with an English accent? I know that.
I don't need that.
No, like
an American.
Sorry, not English, but yeah, American.
All right, you know who that is?
No. How am I gonna know who that is?
So that's
an old guy clapping the Viking clap, I
yes.
guess.
So former Barcelona coach He actually coached in Argentina.
That's
for
not
a while.
Pep Guardiola.
No, dude. Bro, Pep Guardiola is complete.
I know.
You should just confuse Pep Guardiola with Tata Martino.
I get confused. I know who Pep Guardiola is.
My bad. But that's Tata Martino, who actually coached the Mexican national team in the World Cup, in the last World Cup. And they say that he might have,
This one? The one that just passed?
Yeah, he might have done Argentina a favor or two, since Argentina had to play Mexico. But
Wait, how old is Atlanta?
14, 15, 16. Not that long. Probably like 5 or so years.
So, since we started going to Dynamo games?
Yeah.
Well, since after?
After, yeah, way after. They're pretty new.
Ooh, okay.
No, what?
That's the Mercedes-Benz?
No, the guy just said the Bobby something stadium.
Oh.
There's no roof.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait. So then why'd you tell me that
Are
they
you not
played?
listening?
No.
But that's because that was their, like, in the beginning. After that, they kind of, like,
They
made
got
an
their
arrangement. Didn't get their own because it's not theirs. But they made an arrangement with the Falcons. Because I think they had a different owner, and I don't know. But we're obviously not paying attention to what the guy's saying.
No, I am.
I'm not. So that game was in a different stadium, and then they played in.
Oh,
yeah.
So they're not. Well, it looks like they're playing at home. It was almost.
Yeah, it was at home, but it wasn't.
That one guy looked like Di Maria. What's a hat trick? Did I ask that? What in the world is a hat trick?
A hat trick is when a player scores 3 goals in the same game.
Oh, that's stupid. Okay. Why is it called a hat
What's
trick?
a brace?
Huh?
What's a brace?
Like an ankle brace?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, a brace.
Something that...
No. When a guy scores 2 goals. Or a girl. When a player scores 2 goals in the game is a brace. When he scores 3 is a hat trick. We don't know where it comes from, but I'm pretty sure it comes from like England or something like that.
So 1 goal, you
just scored. Yeah, you just scored.
That's stupid.
You know. You know what that is? You know what they were holding? So, Atlanta is really known for their trains and stuff like that. You never watched the Walking Dead, but like they kind of show that too. So like the main place where like the people that are alive, they live in this place called Terminus, which is like a terminal or a train terminal. And since they're like in a really good spot when it comes to like trains and stuff like that, because they're like in the middle in a way. They're really big about trains and train stuff was good. So that is a spike that goes into the rail. So whenever like the men of the match, they actually give them one, like a spike. They call it spikes. So what the old man was hitting was like a giant spike into the floor. It's like a tradition that they have.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm dying over it.
Jesus.
All right, you know what a supporter shield is? No, okay. So the MLS is divided into 2 conferences, right? The West and the East.
Mm-hmm.
So then every team or every conference now has, I think, 12 teams on each conference. 12 and 13 because there's 29 teams. So they're kind of divided or something like that. The first 7 of each conference go to the playoffs, right? So then, you play against each other on your conference and then the 2 champions meet, right? So you play like your Western Conference final and then you win that. But there's also another title, which is what I just told you what it was?
Supporter?
The Supporter Shield, I forgot. So the Supporter Shield is basically everybody competing for one trophy. And is basically given when the regular season ends, the team that has the most points in the East or the West wins the Supporter Shield. So basically, how every other league in the world is, that's called the Supporter Shield. But since we're in America, we have playoffs.
Huh? I don't understand that.
So, like, for example...
Doesn't everyone have playoffs?
No.
No?
Only in America there's such thing as playoffs. In Mexico, too.
But what are...
Premier League doesn't have playoffs. Only one winner, period. La Liga in Spain doesn't have playoffs. Only one winner. Italy doesn't have playoffs. Argentina doesn't have playoffs. Brazil doesn't have playoffs.
I don't understand.
It's just one winner. The one that
Isn't there one winner here too?
Yes, but here you have playoffs. Like,
okay, but to get to the winner.
Yeah, so over there's no playoffs. It's whoever has the most amount of points at the end of the regular season wins.
Okay. So here they do that as well.
Yeah, but it's called the Supporter Shield.
That's stupid. That makes it sound like who has the best supporters and they win the shield.
Yeah, it makes no sense. But
Americans.
Welcome to America. Welcome to the MLS. So she's a Portland Timbers fan, by the way.
Why 23 years? They had a team before? Huh?
The Atlanta Braves won a world championship or a world championship in 1995. So it would have been 23 years since an Atlanta team had won.
Yes, okay, gotcha.
Because they don't count the Falcons.
Of course. Hey, we won that one too.
Do you know what that is?
Huh?
Do you know what the U.S. Open Cup is?
The Lamar Hunt guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, because it's called the Lamar Hunt.
But do you know what that? You know what the tournament is?
No.
So the tournament.
All I know is that the Dynamo have one.
Yeah. So the Dynamo won in 2018.
Apparently we went to it.
Yeah, we went to it. She doesn't remember. We were there at the stadium. She doesn't remember. But a competition open to all the divisions. So you start from like the amateur divisions. So like 4th division, 3rd division, USL, like you have the MLS.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So everybody competes, and then when it gets to like the lower stages, which is kind of weird, they bring in the professional teams. So they won that.
So it's not fair technically.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
But it's life.
Not fair.
It's life though.
Because what? Are they gonna, the bottom tier, are they gonna do, they're gonna go up a tier and be in first?
No, that never happens.
So then why do it?
So the United States is also one of the only leagues that doesn't have promotion relegation.
This is retarded. Oh, I can't say that word.
Beep. We're gonna have to believe that.
Who? What happened?
Thiago Almada, 21 years old. He plays for Atlanta United. Mm-hmm. He got called up for Argentina. So there was 2 guys that got injured at the last minute of the World Cup, and one of them that got called up was Thiago Almada, or as one of the congressmen from Georgia said, Thiago Almada. And then the other one was Enzo Fernandez, who got sold to Chelsea.
But not the guy who was at the Dynamo. Of course not.
Who?
That one guy from...
Nobody from the Dynamo went to the World Cup.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
No.
But we did have an Argentine guy.
Yeah, we always usually do. Yeah.
Of course.
We have another one now. Okay, so that was the first club profile that we have seen.
I have a question.
Go ahead, hit me.
How many teams that are new usually win?
Like their first year?
Yeah, because from what I've seen, happens.
Well,
often.
actually, I'm lying to you because they won their second season.
Yeah,
in 2018.
It's still within their first 5.
Yeah, it happens.
Not including Austin because Austin sucks.
Well, they actually look pretty good now.
I know, but
we'll get to Austin here in a minute.
Anyways.
But yeah, the answer to your question is I don't know.
No,
but
it seems like it's a lot.
I know Atlanta obviously won it
because Dynamo also won it.
Yeah, they won it the first 2 years back to back. But then again, they did come from San Jose. They were already established as a team, and they were already good, and they were winning championships over there. And they came over here and they kept winning. So Some people say that those don't count, but they do count because they're here.
Who says they don't count?
Mm.
Everyone always against Houston.
People-
always.
Okay,
Always.
we're not gonna get in
Whatever.
controversies because we're trying to be
But that's what
impartial.
It is. That's usually what it
But
is.
what did you think about Atlanta? What if you had to rate? I don't know, the video, like the storyline.
No,
I
the
don't
video
know
was
the storyline.
terrible. This video was
Shout out to
terrible.
Apple.
No,
Sponsor
shout
me?
out.
Not no more.
Shout out to the guy. Why do they? No, terrible
He's
guy.
a nice guy.
No,
He's
terrible.
a sports commentator.
Not that great.
I liked you, bro. I don't know who you were, but
What was the question?
Give me a
rating?
Yeah, rating. Would you like to go watch a game
No.
there? Jesus.
No.
Do you like the atmosphere? I don't know, their story.
I mean, they didn't really show much. They just gave you kind of what,
Like what they won.
yeah, I guess because it's fairly new, basically. They only have 4 years.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can bring in or draw in a lot of attention.
True.
I'd rate it a 6.5
All right. Well,
out of 10.
there you have it. A 6.5 for Atlanta United. Up next is going to be Austin. So if you guys stay tuned, we'll watch it here in a second. I don't know. Deuces.